decision on the field conditions, and kind of feels like they had a little bit of momentum and the majority of the shots. So it kind of feels weird, but I think the tie is probably a fair result and good point against one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team.
Questions? Go ahead.
Coach, your team's had a little bit of trouble so far this season getting the offense going early on in the game. You guys looked very strong offensively early on in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, so you're talking about, you said offense not going early, but we look strong defensively?
Or you've had some trouble getting your offense going early this season, but that seemed to not be an issue today.
Oh yeah, outside of goals, I thought the first 5 minutes we struggled a little bit, made a little change with going with two holding midfielders, and we got momentum, and got a bunch of corners, and some good set pieces, a couple chances. So yeah, outside of the finish, we had some good chances. So yeah, they're one of the better teams in the league. So defensively, we've got to do what we've got to do to absorb the numbers and deal with it. So yeah, would have loved to have an early goal.
Coach, I know you mentioned a second ago, but I didn't get your opinion on it. Do you like the golden goal overtime, or do you prefer it be like pros where it just ends in a tie, which would have happened if the rain hadn't come?
I would love to change all the rules into FIFA rules, including substitution rules and tie. It's like the dumbest thing ever. You can write it down. Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever. It doesn't make any sense. I know why they do it. They want to have more RPI data so you can make more decisions. With 75% of the overtimes and then a tie anyway. So it's like you're just putting people in danger, and especially late in the game with fatigue and stuff.
But for the last quarter hour of the first half, and then to open up the second half, you kind of seemed a little visibly frustrated. What were you trying to tell your team?
I think I always look that way. It's never
kind of shouting at your team. What were you trying to tell them?
I thought the game was obviously such a back and forth game, a lot of loose balls. So it's like just the momentum of holding up possession and having it. I think could have made such a big change. And I think there were spells in the game that we didn't have that. There were spells that we did have it. And when we had it, we created so much. So that was more like trying to get going, especially on a Sunday game with obviously tired legs and everything. So.
Coach, can you talk at all about Jamie Gerstenberg tonight? She seemed to have a really, really strong game in that.
She made an unbelievable save on that in the first, or actually on that side, right on the corner.
Yeah.
Unbelievable save. Kept us in the game. And obviously, she's now like one shutout away from the record, season record, and she's not getting shutouts against anybody, right? She's getting shutout against big time teams. So she's good. She's so good.
Look over here.
Yeah.
You talked a little bit about the substitution rule. I'm going to talk about your substitutions. You had a lot of substitutions with a lot of new faces coming on in the game. What was your mindset about?
Yeah, I think Thursday away game, and then now traveling back, heavy legs, playing overtime on Thursday. I think we just needed a little bit more energy of the bench, and a little bit more people in. I think they gave us that, and, so that was good. And we're trying to use the depth as much as we can, and I thought we did that well today.
Is that something that you're planning to continue with?
For sure, going forward. If the rules stay the same as they are, with substitution rules and teams rotating with 20 players, if we're getting more and more talented players. It used to be like we had 12, 13, and try to manage it, and now I feel really good about our squad and the depth of our squad. So.
You've kind of been the success story of IU athletics this fall. It hasn't been a perfect season, but you've been the strongest of all the fall programs. What's led to you being strong?
I wouldn't say that. We're doing okay, but we haven't won anything. We haven't done anything. So, but I appreciate you saying that.
But your record's the best of all the fall sports right now amongst all of them.
We also, I know football, for example, they play Stanfield. They're playing top 10 teams. Yeah. But we're doing okay, and we're doing okay against the best teams. So, we're not competing with anybody here. We're competing with the other Big Ten programs. But I think we're doing okay. We're going in the right direction.
Time for a couple more. Did you think you deserved more from the match? And also for these last matches, you said you needed a few results. How are you guys feeling now after two straight?
I thought it was a fair result. I thought obviously we had a little bit more shots. I thought they had obviously maybe the best chance of the game. Like Jamie saved, but then we had one clear of the line. So I thought it was fairly even. They had a little bit more of the ball, but I thought we were dangerous on the counter. So I think Thursday I was disappointed. Thursday I thought we deserved the win clearly with the amount of chances. Today I think it was a fair result.
Anything else? Right here.
Two really good results against Ohio State, a team that's receiving votes in the NCAA rankings, and then of course a ranked team against Michigan. How are you hoping to use this momentum going on the road to Evanston against Northwestern?
Yeah, I think it's just a feeling. The team just feels like even today we've tied them before. Like last year we beat them and it was kind of against the run of play. 2 years ago we tied them at their place and we were just holding on for dear life. And today I thought the game was even. And it's like, you know, you come out of this game and you're like, okay, there's just two fairly even teams. You know, we always had to kind of plan around staying in the game with them. And I think now we're even. So I think just that feeling of like, hey, we're as good as anybody, we can beat anybody, and definitely we don't feel too good for anybody. I think that mindset is just going to keep growing.
Last one right here.
Coach, kind of on that same topic, you said in media availability last week that you felt that teams that you were playing in the Big Ten did not want to be playing you with how you've been playing soccer lately. So do you still think that's the case and you still have the confidence in
I
your team?
think so. I think we're just hard to break down. I think we're hard to create chances again. It's hard to find the rhythm again. We take a lot of pride in that, and the team takes a lot of pride in that. They work hard with that. So, I like that. You don't want to. There's always opponents that you like to go play, and because they give you a little bit more space, and I think we're not one of them. So I want to keep that way while we're improving on the side of the ball. So,
All right.
awesome. Thank you guys.